Hey guys, free pick time. All right, back with another free play. Today, guys, not only am I going to give you guys a free play, but I'm going to give you the holy grail of NFL long-term winners, guys. I'm going to talk about Wong teasers. Okay, I've talked about it a little bit in the past, hinted about it. I'm going to give you the full breakdown of that. Come into today, guys, with a record of 123 wins, 81 losses on the year. We have a busy day in NFL. We got a little bit of baseball going on. We got a lot of NFL props. We got even more NFL action going on, and even a couple little baseball props as well. If you're interested in a full card, guys, benderwins.com. It is $99 for an entire month, and not only you get my free picks every single day, plus all my masterclass educational videos in the Bender Wins Guide to Professional Sports Betting. Educational videos loaded with systems and different things similar to this. All right, so I'm going to do this differently today. Before I jump into this, guys, I'm going to give you the free play. All right, I'm not even going to make you sit through the educational stuff. I'm going to give you the free play now. Then I'm going to go through all of this because I know there's some people here that they just want to eat. They don't care about fishing or feeding themselves for the rest of their lives. They just want to eat today. So for those people who don't want to spend the next 5-6 minutes with us, today, guys, we are going to do a 2-team 6-point teaser. We're going to take Cleveland to +8. We're going to take Minnesota to -1. Best of luck, and we'll see you again soon. All right, so everyone who's still here, guys, awesome, okay? This is ultimately why I do this. This is why I created this channel in the first place, why I created YouTube years ago, to educate people. I want to show you guys the only way to bet profitable NFL teasers, okay? I get asked all the time, Bender, is there a good way to bet teasers? How can I win with teasers? Can I win in college football? Can I win in NFL? I'm gonna go through that with you guys today. The funny thing about this, I've had people, have various different arguments with me and say, no, actually, if you bet this, if you do like 3-team 10-pointers and you cross over these numbers, you can make a profit, etc., etc. I've run the numbers. No. Okay, now here's the funny thing about this, okay? Stanford Wong, guys, it's where the term Wong teasers come from, okay? Stanford Wong, MIT, they ran millions and millions of points of data and looked at all kinds of different passing to find the optimal betting systems. Now, what they found was only in NFL, they found that there is a profitable way to bet teasers long-term. This has been profitable year in and year out for a couple reasons. Now, first and foremost, only NFL. All right, I better get my pointing stick here. Only in the NFL. This does not work in college, okay? MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, cannot find a way to beat college teasers. Don't bet them. They can't find a way to beat 3-team 10-point teasers, okay? This is the way that they found to beat these things. So again, guys, I know people want to outsmart a system, but keep in mind, people graduate from MIT and they go to NASA and they send rockets up into space and they can, hit a point on the moon about 3 feet wide, right? So I would listen to what they have to say. I'm just regurgitating the information these brilliant guys figured out. So Stanford Wong, NFL only. Here is the key thing, guys. We are looking for key numbers, okay? These are the spreads that we want to find, okay? We want to find games. I should do a little minus on here. All right, here's what we want to do, guys. We want to find these key numbers, okay? Because what the goal of a Wong teaser is we want to pass these two key numbers, okay? The most common landed on numbers in the NFL are 3 and 7. So what we want to do is we want to find spreads out there, and we want to find 2 of them that we can take to the other side of this. Now, earlier in the week, I was actually able to bet another teaser similar to this, but the lines moved and it's no longer available. So you can typically find a couple a week, but let's give an example of this, okay? So let's take a spread where a team is, we'll say a 1.5. Actually, you know what? No. Here, let's do this. Let's do this real world, okay? We will take Cleveland, okay? So Cleveland, +2, okay? Now, it's always 2 teams, it's always 6 points. We are going to take the 6 points and we're going to add it to that. So now we get Cleveland at +8. Now, Cleveland +8, we just passed over 3, and we just passed over 7, and now we have 8. All right. Now, the other great example here, and this actually works out really well, is we're going to take a look at Minnesota. Okay, Minnesota, another one of these key numbers where they're minus 7.5. So we're going to take 6 points off of that, and now it's 1.5. So what did we do? They're over here at minus 7.5. Well, we just hopped over that key number, okay, and we hopped over that key number, and we ended up at minus 1.5. That, in a nutshell, guys, is the Wong teasers. Okay, now, again, the most important thing is, don't try to outsmart this, okay? Don't get cute. Don't try to, throw your best play in with it, make it a 3-teamer. This is profitable, all right? I've seen some crazy, crazy stuff, like people taking these godlike Wong teasers that hit at a very high percentage, very profitable, and just bastardize them. And I don't want to see people do that, because MIT these guys are smarter than me, smarter than you, smarter than most of us, okay? I won't say everyone, maybe there's a few rocket scientists out here. The computers and programs they use to figure this stuff out, guys, very, very advanced. And believe me, when they found this, they didn't just stop, okay? They didn't just stop. They said, oh my God, we found something. Let's keep going. They worked on college. They worked on basketball. They did all this other stuff, and they couldn't do it. They could not replicate the success of the NFL Wong teaser. So again, guys, the last thing I want to say, and if you're interested in more of this, benderwins.com, okay? Last thing I want to say, guys, the key takeaways, okay? NFL only. We want to look for these key numbers, okay? 1.5, plus 1.5, plus 2, and plus 2.5. Only that, okay? If it is 1, that takes you to 7. That does not work. You're not crossing over, right? If it is 3, well, that's already sitting on a key number, so you're not crossing over. It is not profitable, okay? On the other side, you want to look for games that are minus 7.5, minus 8, and minus 8.5, okay? Because you're, again, taking that over the key number. If it's minus 9, does that count? No, it does not, okay? This is important, guys. One of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this is you're starting to see these become more available. Books, what they were doing for the longest time was they were having Wong numbers, right? So, like, games like, let's say games like Minnesota, for example. Here's what they were doing. So Minnesota right now is, minus 7.5, minus 110. Because books were so afraid of the Wong teaser, here's what they were doing. They were going minus 7, okay? So not that, and then, minus 135, right? Something like that, because what they were ultimately doing is they were protecting themselves against the Wong teaser, okay? So they were moving off of these key numbers we're looking for to try to protect themselves. Books have gotten away from that, especially some of these newer books. I don't know if they just don't understand. Still, you're going to find like the sharp books out there, the Pinnacles, the 5 Dimes. They protect themselves from these numbers, but these new books don't, okay? All day long, guys, DraftKings, other books, they have these weak numbers that we can exploit. So take a look for it, guys. You can bet early, you can bet late. So when the lines come out, scour the lines, get them in. Lines do move, right? Okay, I bet a teaser earlier this week. 2-team, 6-point Wong teaser, and we have a huge advantage. The 6 points have turned into 9.5 points, and I believe 8.5 points now because of line movement. So we have a massive, massive edge on that. But you can bet early, and then you can go ahead and, again, day of the game, take a look at the Wong lines. You can be selective as well, okay? You do not have to bet every single Wong teaser blindly. You can go into this with a handicapping approach. If you already like one side of a game, why not add that in as a Wong teaser? If your book allows you to do open teasers, and some books do, open teasers are another great key where you don't have to find one every single week, okay? You can add an open, leave it open to the next week, guys. This is all about long-term, all right? That's it for us today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope a lot of you guys stuck around to learn benderwins.com for the full card. Best of luck, and we'll see you soon.